So the time has come, it's the end of the season, and after yesterday's video how it ended, I'm not really looking forward to today's. Nothing happened between the two games, to be honest. We've sacked some staff because we've off contract other staff coming in. That's kind of about it. You'll see the new staff if they sign in this video, and if they don't, you might see them, I don't know. I've replaced the whole scout department with the exception of Director of Football. Medical department have all been offered a new contract. Director of Football has been offered a new contract. We've sacked one coach and offered an assistant manager a role. That's kind of about it. This is Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan, and welcome to the end of season, our first season in charge here on the Journeyman. And here we are then for today's game. It's a rematch against Britain Ferry, and there have been a few changes. One enforced, the rest pretty much just fitness, to be perfectly honest. Goldsworthy can't play against his parent club, so Saunders will come in at left back. Gruff Williams isn't fully fit because we've only played a game 2 days ago or 3 days ago, so O'Leary, who is god-awful, is coming in to play with Young, who was god-awful in the previous game. What other changes do we make? Alan Jones is replacing the tired Dylan Jones, who is knackered. Mohammed is replacing our knackered Hart. And I think we made a couple changes on the bench because of that. We did. Dylan is on the bench to replace Jones. And Curtis Rees is on to replace Hearts. Honestly, there is nothing left to play for that, but it is a derby game still, so I hope we do get the result. I want to see a better performance, but I want to hold my breath. Nope, I hit no for some reason. I'm not really expecting much from today's game. Just a better performance than that last game. So because of the way my work schedule is, I need to block record. And it was 10, 15 minutes ago that the last game finished. I've walked the dog for a quick pee. It is 10 to midnight and I am fucking raging about the previous results still. So I am just expecting a better performance and a win today. I mean, our form has just fallen off a cliff at the end of the season. And honestly, I don't really know why. I'm assuming it's probably a mix of the fact that the quality in the squad means we shouldn't be where we are on the table. And I'm not going to say our true performances are coming out, but I think just a lot of teams are now catching on to how bad my team play. What the fuck? A simple route one ball and we're 1-0 down. Again, this is exactly, I think, how the semi-final began last episode. You're even on cover. Young, O'Leary can't, it's not even the way round. O'Leary is the one who didn't even track Bowen. What am I... Honestly, the sooner this season ends, I think the better. Oh, if we better not get hammered here. Oh, we got so lucky there. Why is this game giving me the fear? Do you know what? See, if I was still not, didn't have a new contract, I would be sweating for my job right now. 6-3 hammering from one rival, and currently one... Holy shit, offside, surely. 2-0 down to another rival. Look at this, Evans doesn't even dive for it. Moves out the way of where the second shot's about to go. Wow, we are bad. We are so bad. Maybe I shouldn't be playing a goalkeeper that's injured. Maybe, but some of these decisions are just horrific. Oh no. Thank Christ that went wide. Oh, this is just not going to go well at all. At all. Have we even had a highlight? Have we even had a shot game? Genuinely, have we had a shot? We've had one shot on target with an XG of... How can it be on target and have an XG of 0? Where the fuck did we hit it from? Our own goalkeeper... Oh, fuck me. Have we just not turned up anymore? Have we actually just stopped showing up? Have we just went, it's alright guys, fuck it. Like, what the fuck is this? Sorry for the language if anyone's watching with kids or has kids. I'm sorry, okay? I'm very unhappy. And I'm just so angry right now that we are so bad. Just get me to half-time. Beb, through one-on-one, Beb. It's begrudgingly a good save, I think. Although Beb should probably do better. Saunders with the corner. This is awful, isn't it? Thrash Arms, you have been terrible so far. I've never had a good experience with kicking the water bottle, though. Perkins, you're coming off. Congratulations. Morris is coming on. Olide, you're coming off because you are god-awful. Congratulations. Jones, you're coming off for Dylan. Beb, you're coming off for Ramsey. I'm making all of our changes right now. Let's say it's a statement, but it's fucking something. Do you know what? Curtis Rees, you haven't let me down because you've only made 2 appearances and we're shit in both. Congratulations. That is 5 changes. Do something. Be fucking better. And Williams, do not get sent off. Well, lads, it's up to you now. I've made my subs and I ain't changing anything else. Fucking show me something better than you just have done in the last, what, 135 minutes of football? The rest of them were just lucky that I didn't have enough subs to make. Honestly, like, if some of these guys didn't have contracts, I probably wouldn't be renewing it of anger and spite right now. Because we have just fallen apart. Absolutely fallen apart at the end of this season. It's a good ball from Morris to Rees. Fantastic goal. Like, great bit of play. It's exactly why Morris is in there. Not maybe to play those type of balls, but great ball. Great. Okay, not great touch, but great second touch to set himself up. And he just passes it in. He turns his body so he's got the whole of the goal to aim for. And just picks it and slots it right home. 3-1. Well done, lads. You got a goal. 2 of you right now have pass marks. Is that really all we're going to do? Seriously? That is our only... Oh, fuck me. If we take this half as 2 separate games of football, we lost the first leg 3-0 and we're drawing 1-1. I am impressed by how bad we are. Joe Evans has had an absolute terrible end to the season. I know he has been injured, but well done, Rees. Curtis Rees with the second goal. I need to look at your stats. Are you maybe somebody who the coaches are just not, maybe, for whatever reason, clued up with? Because if your attributes are going to make you lethal there, I will try and sign you. But Curtis Rees with the second goal. Jordan Davies with the assist. But yeah, as much as Evans is injured, I think he's got a stubbed finger. Some of those saves, it wouldn't matter if he had a stubbed finger or not. He should be fine. But his performances at the end of this season have worried me now to the stage that I am considering I may have to look for a new goalkeeper. Again, that would be like our 5th keeper we've had to sign. because everyone we sign is just not doing the business. Yes, Clayton is fine as a backup. Evans would be a better backup than Clayton, but Evans right now is not showing me he's going to be number one next season because he's been shit. Pardon me, he's been utter dog shit. Reese, you shouldn't be good. Is your contract up at the end of the season with your club? What's your wage? No, you're literally will be a fringe player. Nope, never mind. You're not that good, son. When is our next game? How long till the next game? I mean, we're just... Granted, we were meant to battle against relegation, so finishing mid-table is good. And, overall it will be a good season. We hit the semi-final of the Tier 2 League Cup. We've done okay in other domestic cups. I think we're meant to be battling relegation. We're finishing mid-table, but our end to this season has been woeful. Actually, why did we play that game so close to the last game and then have to wait 12 days for the second? Oh. Well done. You played well. We'll meet back for the second episode and the last of the season, and we'll see who our sign of the season is and all that rubbish. Oh, this team is going to be the end of me. And here we are, the final game of the season. I've calmed down a bit because I've had to deal with the dog repeatedly. It's now 12:30, and that's at night. There is probably a few changes to the start 11. We're going to put Clayton in goals because Evans just has not, and I do mean not, performed well. He's not shown me anything that should stay in the team. Back four, however, can't really change. O'Leary is utter bollocks, and nobody else is fit to play. DM, we're going to play Morris with Perkins going on the bench. We'll talk about this guy in a minute. Midfield four, I'd say these three are definitely our best performing midfielders. Since Williams is re-signed, not great. He is well outperforming his expected assists, which is fine. Probably concerning that he is. Probably it shows why his assists are now drying up. Overall, his performances have just dropped kind of badly to an extent for me. Where's form? Like, since we signed him, which would be here. So 7.5, good game, bad game at 6.6. Couple of good games again. Passable at 6.7, and then a 6.6. Again, it dropped a wee bit, picked it up again, and then the last two games, that's 6.7, by the way. I don't agree with that, but it doesn't matter what I agree with. Anyway, his form's that, and then Beb up top. This guy, he's just came through in our youth intake. His name is Jamie Rogers. He is a deep-lying playmaker, something that we're missing, and something that could be useful. Stats-wise, he is nowhere near, I'd say, regular first-team football stage. However, 13 technique, 8 passing, 8 first touch, composure of 8 as well. That's probably better than what we're getting stat-wise from anyone else in that position. Decisions of 12 also could play a big factor going forward for us. This is something we might watch and work with next season, but we'll see how that goes over the summer. But this is the team we're going with for today for the final game of the season. Jamie Rogers gets a number. We'll give him 37 because why the fuck not? We've played bad the last... It's not even just the last two games, but the last two games have really... been bad, so I want to see something from us. Second half aside in the last game, we need something so much better. If we're playing next season how we're playing right now, we're relegated. We're relegation fodder. We will get relegated. We need to step it up. At least we know we've got Nash coming into defence next season. There was another guy we looked at. He's at Bagland Dragons. I know a team that's get relegated. They're right back, but he wasn't interested in coming to us at all. So once they're... Because I'm assuming Football Manager this year is going to be the same as other years, where they might have been relegated, but until the date kind of kicks over at the next season, as that kind of goes on, I'm hoping we might be able to bring him in. Because if we could, it would give us two good players, one in the right back, one in centre defence. if we could get somebody with a bit of pace in beside Nash, that would be great. We are 1-0 down, under 5 minutes, for what honestly feels like the 6th game in a row. And it won't be the 6th game in a row. Probably only the 3rd, but it feels that way. I have no faith in, like, to go from the feel-good factor pre-semi-final to where we are now. It's just gone as if that semi-final is took all the motivation out of our players because there's nothing left to play for. And I'm kind of glad that it's things stand most of these guys will be away, but I'm nervous about the rebuild in place. It's one of the reasons why I've completely replaced the scouts. One, we're managed to replace them with better scouts in terms of abilities, but I'm hoping maybe we can get different eyes on different players or just something to help us through. We have seen the new assistant manager, Matthew Upson, not that Matthew Upson. He did as a former player, but just not that Matthew Upson. Was it Matthew Upson? There was like 3 Upsons I remember. But it's not the one that I thought it was. It looks okay. Better than the coach we let go and as assistant manager. Miles Hart with equaliser. That's what I want to see come from us. I want to see is if we're getting pegged back, just keep going and push one back. So it's a long ball from Hart to Bebb. Bebb takes it out wide, cuts it back for Aaron Williams, squares it to Hart, who just passes it home. It's a goal, it's an assist for Williams. Bebb playing his part, to be fair. If Bebb did that more often and kept up what his current rate of scoring is, he'd be fine for leading the line for us. The issue we had is that Damon Thomas was just rattling the goals in. And he is still at the... Fuck me. He still is at the club, but he's just not good enough, but he's our top goal scorer. But if Bebb can do that type of play and score goals, we've got to watch. The third 2-1 down is a worry. I'm so nervous about this rebuild over the summer. I'm more worried about the fact that Jeremy had to offer Krause a new deal. But I think I will is backup. But the thought of him being our first choice right back again is not where we need to be. But then again, would I rather have Nash as first choice right back or Nash as first choice centre half? Depends how the rest of the signings go. Because we could could be going into next season again with Nash at right back and Williams and Young, and our centre backs are Goldsworthy as left back. What a goal from Aaron Williams. I am sorry I doubted you before this game, Aaron. Genuinely sorry. Just takes a touch in round the right back and just slots it home from distance. 18, 19 yards out. It's 2-2. I mean, if we finish season with positive goal difference, again, overall, that's fantastic for us. Same if we actually... The fact we got away from relegation so easily this season is fantastic from what we had. I think it's a false dawn. I expect next season will be so much harder. It's 3-2. Although probably my defenders and goalkeepers just forgot how to do their jobs at the end of the season. I feel that the 11 or the 11 that some of the players that I had in my head as key players going forward next season might just not be cutting it. Guys like Evans, guys like Clayton, like my now solid goalkeeping position doesn't feel so solid. Goldsworthy still at left back is okay with me. I'm fine with him being my left back. I've not really had any issue with him all season that I feel. Again, I'm happy with having Williams and Young as options at centre half. I just don't want them to be my first choice centre half. Again, I guess it's the same with Davies. I'm happy with Davies being there, but I don't know if I want him to be first choice centre mid. But on the flip side, I'm more than happy having Hart being first choice centre mid. And they're probably just as good as each other. But performance-wise, Hart has just been... Oh my god, what a fucking goal. But this season, especially from like January onwards, Hart has been on fantastic form in terms of goals. He's firing them in. What a strike this is, by the way. Krause clears it the best he can. He's won the header. Jones doesn't pick him up, but Keach just fucking rifles it home. Looks like we were going for similar there. We've got a corner now. To absolutely nobody, by the way, Jones. We're the team in white, not the team in blue. Our new assistant manager is now doing all the set pieces instead of the coach that we had doing it. Not a set piece coach, just a normal coach. So any set pieces are now done by him. I don't know what to say. You're saying we've been unlucky so far? Have we been unlucky or have we just been shit? I wanted to give Morris some game time today, final game of the season, just because I think he kind of deserves it. He came in, he's been 15 years old, and he's done okay. He's not set the team on fire, he's not been the best. But, you know, as an able deputy this season, he's done well. I guess my hope is potentially making him that first choice in there next season. But it's a different type of player from Perkins. If we could keep Perkins, it's Perkins' position. But if we can't, I might promote Morris in there. Unless, of course, somebody else comes in who's just superior in every way. But we'll see. We seem to be good at certain aspects of the game. Like some of our small passes and like build-up play looks good. Especially on the left-hand side. I feel like Goldsworthy, Davies, whether it be Jones or Williams out there, plays really well. But we just get, we get so far at the pitch and it just falls apart. Jones is having a really bad game. Morris and Davies aren't playing great. So there maybe three will look to change. If I had a goalkeeper, Clay would be coming off because he's been shite. But it's a different matter altogether. I think we'll be giving that youngster his debut. Replace Jones. Have a playmaker in there. We might see a difference in terms of balls going forward. I think we'll be bringing Alan Jones on as well to replace Dylan Jones ever so shortly. If you're going to run with the ball hard, you've got to be doing better than that. Right, Gruff. Right. I felt like what you did there wasn't the best option, but it worked. It was Clayton's piss poor ball out that's just caused us to lose that goal. Let's make some changes. Jimmy Rogers is going to come on for Morris. You'll be playing as that deep line playmaker on defend. Jones for Jones. Nice and easy. Davies will replace Perkins with. You'll play Bowman in midfielder, probably on support. I'm not bringing O'Leary on. He's literally just in case of injury. Yeah, I think that's changes we'll make. I'm kind of happy with that. Probably for the rest of the game. Unless somebody pisses me off, but, you know. Let's hope that doesn't happen. You want me to work the ball into the box? No, I don't want to. The fact that we have just honestly fallen apart at the end of this season is scary. Actually scary. But at the same time, some guys have, all in all, some guys have kind of come out of it okay, and some guys come out further down my estimations. Like a guy like Gruff Williams, he's been involved in the hammerings, but he's not always been the one to fault overall. We still played relatively well in some of it, whereas Young has just plummeted in my estimations just now. See, instead of passing, how about hitting the shot? It's 5-4, we're back in it. Tell you what, we're not shy in putting the ball in the back of the net right now in the last few games either. So I'm just getting messages and pings over on Discord. I think somebody's went live, that's what it is. Absolutely nothing. Oh fuck, Welsh almost scored there and I look back. That is not what I want to see. $20 minutes left. I might change Beb. He's not done great. He's got an assist. But I want to see if we can finally get Cameron Ramsey a goal. Be nice if he could get a goal this season. He's not scored for us at all this year. I don't know how many players he's actually had. And in terms of like minutes on the pitch, I doubt he'll even have a full 90 under his belt collectively under the minutes. So Perkins, do not get sent off for fuck's sake. Williams comes on, plays it inside. Ramsey, back to Williams. He is on a hat-trick. Ramsey, Perkins, Hart. Oh, good save, Whitland. Is it? Is that a goal kick? Shit. Do you know what? We've been beat 5-4, but I'm actually not bitterly angry this time. Also, Rodgers, 6.7. Not complaining with that. Ramsey. All the way back to the goalkeeper, who plays it to Goldsworthy. Williams. Inside to Ramsey. Goes to Hart. Out to Alan Jones in loads of space. Ball across Ramsey! Cameron Ramsey with his first goal of the season. His only goal of the season. And he will have just secured us a point, I think. Great ball by Jones here. All the space in the world. He's not the quickest, but that's a fantastic ball across. I honestly thought that was wide, but Ramsey just slots it home. It is 5-5. Hart picks it up. I don't think we're going to win that. Ref's going to blow his whistle. Pretty much a nothing game for both teams, really. 5-5. Do you know what? See, because we were in the game the whole way through, with the exception of this here, but I didn't get angry. And so some players played fantastically well. Again, goalkeeper, centre half, right back. That's it feels like this is my main issue. But you know what? It's not the worst way to end the season. Let's look at the end of season stuff. See who, like, sign of the season, fans player of the season, all that guff. I'm hoping that's soon, but it might not be. It's just dawned on me that might not be soon. But you know what? Not the worst thing. Rodgers gets his debut. Jones, 2 assists since he came on. I can't argue with that. Pontard Daw have been relegated. Also want to praise Aaron Williams on his last appearance there. Praise last game. I can't complain about it. I just can't complain about that. Let's, while we're all here, try and bring in Hart. Squad player. £95 is an appearance fee. Are you high? Okay, we're not signing Miles Hart if he's going to keep asking for that. Jack Hurley, could be away, and I think I'd be okay with that. Clayton Green, who has been here on trial, is not staying. I don't think we're going to sign him. Bebb is wanted by Flint Town. Good, they haven't got promoted. That's good. They're there. I was going to say, am I blind? They are there. We may be able to convince Bebb to stay then. But yeah, I think we could have quite a new look side. Well, we're going to have to, because if not, we're going to have no players. But whatever we end up doing, it's going to be interesting next season, I think. I'm hoping that the club and the board are not idiots here and they don't think because we've had one fantastic season that, you know, we shouldn't still be just looking to avoid relegation next year. If they want anything more, we have to build on what we've got. And we're now, like, I'd say, in theory, we've got like the foundations there for the club to do so with the younger guys like Morris, both the Jones, that kid Rodgers just came through, Bebb. Like, the players are there to start that, but probably not. How did we finish 14th but not get relegated? Okay. But that's our best ever season in this league. Squad plan for next season, I'm not bothered about just now. Team of the season, Hart, it had to be. Absolutely had to be. What a performance in return we got from him. In 29 appearances, we get 9 goals and 9 assists from a centre midfielder. I am delighted with that. Outperformed his XG, outperformed his expected assists. Only 1 yellow card all season. Very happy, very, very happy with his performances. Until that loan deal runs out, I will continue to keep trying to sign him, but I'm not expecting that to happen, unfortunately. £95 is an appearance fee. It's just not possible for us. Simple as that. Don't know. I don't think I'm not gonna try and offer a contract to Yusuf Mohammed or Curtis Rees. Pennock's leaving. We're not offering him a contract. We've already got Goldsworthy staying, so we're fine. We're okay in that regard. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Callum Jones. What about you? Your deal's up. I'm not offering you a new deal. I've decided on that. Henry Nash. You're not pacey at all, but as a defensive fullback, you're fine. As a central defender, weirdly, cover? No, defender? Stopper? Yeah, probably as a stopper. Your heading is awful. How can you be 6'2", with a 13 jumping reach, but the heading ability of 3? Fucking hell. Maybe not as a header then. Maybe you're going to be playing as a defensive fullback. But even as that, it's pretty solid there. As I keep saying, some of the positions we have is fine. Some we have are not. You can be a star player. I cannot offer you £100 a week. That is a quarter of my budget. Take a wage cut and take £50 a week. I will pay you £50 a week to stay. I'm not offering you £100 a week. I just cannot bring myself to do it. Do I keep you on? So many decisions I need to make over the course of this pre-season. So many. So many. This is the thing I was waiting for. I didn't know when this was going to take place. So the end of season review. Our new arrivals. Let's see. What does that mean? What does that actually mean? Signing of the season, Aaron Williams. Had to be. 14 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists. Yeah, lower wage, yeah. Any new signings that have been horrific. Dylan, yeah. Christian Morris are saying 2 goals, 2 assists. I didn't think you'd scored 2, and you scored 1. 15 sub appearances, 6 starts. That's kind of great for a 16-year-old, I think, to be honest. Jack Hurley, who's come in, he's hardly played. He's not made his mark. Same with yous two. Yous have hardly played. You gave me the fear as a goalkeeper. Clayton, overall, is 6.74. It's not the worst. Cameron Ramsey, who's come in, he was coming in as our second choice striker. 6 subs appearances, 1 goals. Not too issue with that. Gruff Williams with, 30 appearances? 5 goals for us from defence. He has been a good signing for us. Same with Connor Young. He's played 31 games for us this season. I think overall they've been good signings for us. Dylan Bebb, 13 goals in 29. Almost a 1 and 2 striker. That's actually pretty good. 3 assists. I can't complain about that. Alan Jones, 10 sub appearances, 1 start, 3 assists. Again, I can't complain with that. Dylan Jones, I think has been a success. 25 appearances, 7 goals, 6 assists. Joe Evans, 19 appearances overall. Again, yeah. We paid over the odds. He came in a fucking free. The fuck are you on about? Would you expect them to pay us to take him? But yeah, he's been a success for us this season. Connor Goldsworthy on a loan. 5 assists from left back. 1 goal. Pretty good rating. Them two were definitely the signs of the season. I think it would be tough to separate them two. Curtis Rees, 2 sub appearances, 2 goals. I can't complain. We overachieved everything this season, I think. Well, maybe not the Welsh Cup. Second round, we beat the non-league side, lost to them. Knocked out in the first round by Tass Wells. That was a disappointing game for me. That was the first game in charge. Semi-final of that cup, though, for me, was great. Really delighted with that. Really delighted with that. Moments to remember. Our biggest win was a 4-1 win over Ammanford. Bebb with the double, Jones with the double. I remember that. Match to remember was our 2-0 win against Carmarthen. Really? And our goal of the season is Young. Yeah, that is a goal I showed you. That's the one who curls it in. Our revenue, let's see. Sponsorship was 6k. Broadcast revenue, we got 6k. Only £500 from corporate and hospitality. Only £500 from competition. And match day, commercial and retail, 10k. Wow. That's really not great. Fucking hell. How we lined up? What's our best 11 of the season? Averaging goals, the back four, which was going to be the back four. Perkins is DM. Pretty much our average starting 11 was our best 11, yeah. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that at all. Let's see. So, fans player of the season was Miles Hart. Our young player of the season was Connor Goldworthy. Sign of the season, Aaron Williams. Goal of the season, Connor Young. Top goal scorer was our veteran striker, Damon Thomas, who done it all before January. Near enough, bar one goal. Miles Hart with 9 assists. Man of the match awards went to Thomas. He got 4 of them. Overall best player. Most passes completing per 90 minutes went to Jack Hurley, of all people. So that's quite interesting. So that is the end of this season, which means next time you meet us, we'll meet up for the first league game of the season. We won't do the cup game if it's before the first league game. And then we'll play whatever the second game is after that, be it a second round of a cup or a league game. I'm not really sure what it's going to be. God knows what we're going to do next season. So let's look at our initial budgets. I'm hoping, I think it was like £400 was our weekly wage. I wouldn't mind an increase on that, but if we can at least keep what we've got and there'll be no chance for a budget. Fantastic. An extra £100 a week, that will go a long way. That doesn't matter to me. This one does. Against relegation, do not expect better than that. Finish mid-table. Seriously? Fuck me. You want me to play counter-attacking football as well? Really? And set pieces? We didn't even do that this season. Why would you want mid-table? We're not a mid-table side. Oh, fuck. Well, next season just got a lot more hard, didn't it? Join me next time when we will begin next season. We'll go through all the incomings and outgoings. God give me strength. We're not going to finish mid-table. We're just not. There's no way. Catch you next time, guys.